Hello student. Today we are going to talk about the new topic and that is bacteria. Now as we know that the bacteria is the smallest living organism on the earth crust. But until the discovery of microscope it is not known that bacteria exist on the earth. So when Anton von Leeuwenhoek invented the first microscope, then only it is possible to know about the bacteria. So the discovery of microscope by Anton von Leeuwenhoek is the most important step in the study of bacteria. So bacteria is the Greek word which means a stick or a stick like organism. So when we go for the bacteria, it is very common to know about the general characteristics of the bacteria. So in today's lecture, we are talking about the general characteristics of bacteria. The first and most important thing about bacteria is the microscopic organism which is present on the earth crust. Now the general characters are discussed in this particular lecture. So the general characteristics are having the inclusion of different types of parameters like the shape, size and all these things. So bacteria are unicellular microorganisms ranging in length from few micrometers to half millimeter. So they are very small and unicellular. Bacteria can be found in almost everywhere in the ecosystem on the earth crust. Bacteria was first observed by Anton von Leeuwenhoek in 1676, and the most important thing that the term bacteria is a Greek word which means a small stick or stalk was first used in 1838, and later on Robert Koch and Louis Pasteur were the first who discovered that bacteria cause many diseases in the living organism. So these are very common thing regarding the bacteria. The first most important, bacteria are the unicellular microorganism and they are microscopic, and that's why they are known as microorganism. The length of this microorganism ranges from micrometer to few millimeter, and bacteria found almost all everywhere on the earth crust. So when you go to the different types of spheres or different types of layer on the earth crust, we can find this particular bacteria everywhere. And the most important thing about the bacteria is they cause diseases in many plants and living organisms, and that was discovered by, or that was first postulated by the Robert Koch and Louis Pasteur. So these are the two persons who did a lot of work in the field of bacteria, in the field of microbiology. Now here you can get the clear cut idea about the structure of the bacteria. So on the outer side you can get this presence of capsule, then there is a presence of cell wall, plasma membrane. So overall we can say that the bacteria is a unicellular. So here you can see the single cell is there, and that's why it is known as unicellular. Along with that you can also find the different types of organelles shown in this particular diagram. So flagellum you can see on the lower side, then pili is present, then nucleoid is present, cytoplasm is present, then along with that mesosomes are present, plasma membrane, cell wall and capsule. These are nothing but the different structure which is observed in a bacteria. Generally these are the common structure which is present in bacteria. Now bacterial cells are prokaryotic and lacking a nucleus and a complex organelle. So we can talk about the complex organelles like the presence of mitochondria, then chloroplast, along with that Golgi bodies is there. So these are lacking in the bacteria. They have cell membrane and cell wall made up of peptidoglycan. The cell wall is present and that cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan. So that is nothing but the layer of the peptidoglycan. and bacteria is having chromosomal DNA and the plasmid. That bacterial chromosome or chromosomal DNA is known as nucleoid, and along with this nucleoid there is a presence of plasmid. So in the last slide we have seen that there is a presence of the nucleoid. So here you can see there is a presence of nucleoid. So this much part we can see, this is known as the nucleoid. So there is no definite nucleus or nuclear material, that's why it is known as nucleoid. Along with this nucleoid there is a presence of this particular part, we called it as a plasmid. So these are the material which is present in the bacteria as a genetic material. So genetic material is present, and this genetic material helps in a bacteria to show the different types of applications. Now bacteria uses flagella or pili for movement and interaction with the environment. So they have two different things, one is known as flagella and another is pili. Pili is of two different types. One is known as common pili known as fimbriae, and another is known as six pili known used for conjugation. So these are the two types of pili present in bacteria: common pili, fimbriae, which is useful for the attachment, and sex pili useful for the process known as conjugation. Bacteria shows the presence of capsule and slime layer to the external side. So when we talk about the bacteria, they have a protective layer, and that protective layer is known as capsule, which is present on the outer side. सगळ्यात बाहेरच्या साईडला बॅक्टेरियाला स्लेमी लेयर किंवा कॅप्सूल नावाचं स्ट्रक्चर असतं, अँड दॅट इज प्रेझेंट टू द एक्सटर्नल साईड. मग आता बाहेरच्या साईडला बॅक्टेरियाला काय काय असतं? फ्लॅजेला असतो, दॅट इज युजफुल फॉर द मुवमेंट. पिल्ली असतात, पिल्लीचे दोन प्रकार आहेत. वन इज नोन ॲज फिम्ब्री. फिम्ब्री इज दी pili which is generally used for the attachment, and the another type of pili is there, that is known as sex pili, and that is useful for the process known as conjugation. And along with that, on the external side of the bacteria there is a presence of capsule and slime layer that is act as a protective layer. Along with that, some bacterial species are mobile and possesses locomotory organelles like flagella. एका साईडला बॅक्टेरियाला फ्लॅजेला असतो, सो दॅट फ्लॅजेला इज युजफुल फॉर द मोशन. Plasmids are small circular extra chromosomal double stranded DNA molecule which is present to the inside. Along with that, bacteria shows the presence of inclusions. Inclusions are nothing but the aggregates of various compound used to store the food material. आता तुम्ही मागच्या एका डायग्राममध्ये बघितलं असेल की त्याच्यामध्ये खूप सारं स्टोअर्ड फूड मटेरियल बॅक्टेरियल सेलमध्ये होतं, अँड दॅट इज नोन ॲज द इन्क्ल्युजन. सो दॅट इन्क्ल्युजन इज द स्टोअर्ड फूड मटेरियल. नाउ the next character is bacteria reproduces by the process of budding or by the production of endospore. हे दोन प्रकार आहेत, या दोन प्रकारे ते रिप्रोड्यूस होतात. अलॉंग विथ दॅट द अनदर रिप्रोडक्शन इज देअर, दॅट इज नोन ॲज कॉन्ज्युगेशन. सो बाय द मीन ऑफ कॉन्ज्युगेशन ऑल्सो बॅक्टेरिया विल रिप्रोड्यूस. Endospores are the resistant structure which is having capability to resist for heat. काही बॅक्टेरिया असे आहेत जे की एंडोस्पोर तयार करतात, आणि हे जे एंडोस्पोर आहेत ते रेस्टिंग स्ट्रक्चर्स असतात जे की खूप जास्त टेम्परेचरला सुद्धा जगू शकतात. सो दीज आर नथिंग बट द कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ दी बॅक्टेरिया विच वी कॉल्ड द जनरल कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स. सो watch this video 2 times, take down the notes, and if you have any doubt or if you have any query, you can comment in the comment box.